Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another awesome tutorial in Revit Global Knowledge. Today I'm going to show you tips and tricks to create foundation rebar pie cap in Revit. No plugin need. I know most of Revit users are struggling about this rebar frame format for pie cap. Okay, I think it would be helpful this tutorial. Anyway, it's your first time visiting to my channel or reach out my channel and you didn't know me about me yet, my name is Ben from Revit Global Knowledge. In the channel, I'm working with Revit content like structural architect, quantity takeouts, and Revit MEP or and Revit structure. Okay, so here is my previous rebar that I have created one. We will walk through together from start to finish. Okay, before we start, don't forget to hit subscribe button below and turn on notification for more about Revit because I make content about Revit for every day. Okay, let's jumping into our project together. Here is my previous tutorial that I have created one. So I need to control and on my keyboard to create another project because we will walk through from start to finish together for create our pie cap. Then here is my new project. Here I finding for we just talk we our project is about structure, so we use metric structure template, this one, then press OK. Okay, so now for my file is loading. Let me go back to my 3D AVA because I want to review. Okay, so here as you can see, here is my footing here, and here is my pie cap that I have created with bar one. Okay, so anyway, let's walk through together. I just review for you like this one, and here I got all my rebar here, and also opening for 3D rebar. So I just want to close for this for this one because I don't want my file Revit file here is too heavy. It's slowly running to my PC here, so I just close first. Okay, so now we're in our Revit interface for structural template. As a default, we are at level 2, but I want to go to level 1 first, and for level 2, I would like to close. Okay, so let's go to our structural tab here for loading our footing, and then we're finding for isolated, just this one, just like here one. And as a default, we got only for footing for rectangle here, so I need to load my pie cap here. Go to load family here. Okay, so now Eric is my structural foundation, so I just want to load one pie cap with single footing here. Just hit open. Okay, so now I will place anywhere I want. I just place here like this one, then hit escape couple times. I change this one to fine the level of detail, and change this one to wireframe also because I want to show all my pie cap with footing. Then I'm going to open up another one is sound elevation here. Okay, like this. So it's time to place our rebar. I'm going back to my level 1 here. Then I just select my pie cap like this. Then go to rebar here. It's modify structural foundation here. Just put rebar here. Then this one is rebar shape definition will include hole and will include and treatment. This one just hit OK first because no issue about that. And here we need to choose our rebar shape here. Okay, so I just go down finding for round rebar one. Okay, this one for MT3, just like here one. Then I'm going to use near cover reference, and this one I'm going to use parallel to cover. Then I just hit like this. Okay, this one I need to change this one to work plan. Okay, change this one to work plan. So I just place here like this. Hit escape a couple of times. As you can see here, my rebar round rebar is on top of my footing, not inside my pie cap here. But anyway, we can show that, and you can check, but I will put link in the description that how to create pie cap family in Revit. This is my first tutorial that I have uploaded to YouTube one, I think almost 2 months already. Okay, let's change topic, continue to our project together. I just select my rebar here like this, then I saw 3 dots here, so I can minimize this one. I just select here like this, then minimize something like this. Let this one for cover, I want to make it something like this. Yeah, something like this for cover. Let me check first. The eye on my keyboard for dimension, go to diameter here, select this hole like this. Okay, so now I want to change my rebar size inside my pipe cap is only 500 millimeter, as I know my section pipe cap here is 600 millimeter. So I just select here like this. Then I can go and take a look here. I can drag down something like this and slowly take a look. Okay, so now we reach our 500 diameter here, so I just leave it like this, and this guy I want to delete first because I don't want to make messy on my interface. So I'm going to my sound elevation here, then change it to fine, change this one to wireframe, and as you can see now my rebar is on top, so I need to move from here until here, but when I move there will be show another warning. Okay, anyway, because we got move our rebar outside for footing, that's why I got warning mistake, but no worried about that. So you just use arrow key on your keyboard for lower down your rebar. You cannot use move command because later on if you move outside your footing will be disappear for your rebar. So I just make it like this, something like this. Okay, so let me give dimension code because I want to move this one until the bottom one, so it is 0. We just give a dimension, then we can adjust already the eye on my keyboard for dimension. I just select from, okay, before start I need to change for rebar size first. I change this one for 22 millimeter. Okay, so the on my keyboard, the eye on my keyboard for dimension, so I start from here like this until here and make it like this. Again, I'm going to select my rebar here, then this one I'm going to change it for something I want to observe from bottom is 100 millimeter, so I just leave it. Okay, let's give it 150 millimeter or 100 millimeter. 5900, hit enter. As you can see now my rebar is going up automatically, and because I changed the dimension here, that's why this one is lower down. Now I want to add another rebar from here until here for cover. Just like here for rebar cover, just like my rebar, this one is for rebar cover, and here I'm going to change it to number with spacing, and again this one I'm going to change it to 955, then change this one to 6. Let me take a look. Okay, this one we need to add more. Okay, this one I'm changing it to something like this. Okay, it's perfect. So I'm going to add another rebar here, but will be smaller than our cover because I don't want my rebar overlap later on, because this time we add another rebar here is a lot more than before. I think around 50 or 40, and this one I just give you a quick example for create your pipe cap in reinforcement pipe cap in Revit. I have one calculate one. Normally we need to structural engineer to calculate first before we can running our rebar in our pipe cap. Okay, so I'm going to my level 1 again, then select my footing like this one. I'm going to rebar here, choose the same shape here, then press here like this, hit escape, then this one I can align, select the center of one, something like this. Make sure everything is same, is connect. Okay, I think it's perfect. Go back to my sound elevation here, and this one I need to move down also. So in my case now I want to hide those guys first. Just select here, tap key on my keyboard, and then go to right click on my cursor here, go to hide in view and element. Then this one I'm going to use my arrow key for down, for lower down. Okay, this mistake, don't worry about that. So I need to give dimension for di on my keyboard. For dimension, I start from here until here like this. Select my rebar again. I'm going to change size for 22 millimeter or so. Then this one I'm going to change it to 5958550 like this. Hit enter on my keyboard. Then I'm going to change for my modified structure rebar here, change it to number with spacing, like here like this one. And for spacing here, I'm going to change it to, normally it's 150 to 200, so I'm going to change it to 150. And this one I'm going to add let's a quick 40. Okay, 40 is perfect for this one. So I just leave it like this first. Then I'm going to my here for my river hidden element first, like here one. And then I'm going to select my previous one, because this one you don't need to worry for overlap, because our here our rebar inside here is smaller than this one, as you can see from our section level 1. So I just select this one like this. Then right click on my cursor, because here you cannot find your reverb at your element. Okay, this one you can choose this one, unhide element, or either you can right click on your cursor and go to this one, is unhide in view element like this one, and just this one, select this one. Okay, so now everything is perfect. So I'm going to add another vertical rebar here for finish our tutorial. So by add that, I need to go to level 1. Then I need to select my footing again, select rebar here, or either you go to structural tab, go rebar here. You also can select this one, structural rebar. And I need to change that, because I want to change for straight one for the first one, just like this one. And this one for near cover reference, just leave it like this. And for this one we need to change for parallel to work plane, change to parallel to cover, this one. Okay, before start I need to add another reference plane first, because later on I want to array from here until here. So I just hit escape a couple of times first. RP on my keyboard for reference plane, or you can go to your architecture here, and then here is reference plane. Let's me take a look first. Okay, where is, okay, here is our reference plane. You can click the one, either you can use your shortcut key RP on your keyboard, just like here like this one. And then I want to start for the theater here, because what I want to show you later on will be array here. So here something like, okay, now I think file is loading. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to my structure again. Then we use the same method for our previous one. Go to rebar again and use this one. This one we use a correct position, just leave it like this. Then this one I'm going to change it, let's say we change it to, okay, just give it the same. Then I place here something like this, yeah, something like this. Go to my sound elevation here, and this one, okay, so I need to rotate first. I need to this one from until here, just right down until here. You don't need to worry your rebar is overlap, because here we got train it properly. Yeah, something until here like this one. And here I want to change rebar hook here, just like here like this, and then this one I'm going to drag down like this one, something like this. And take a look on my property panel here. I think this one is smaller bit, minimize a bit. Okay, so you can here you can take a look for our property here, and this one you just change hook at end, then change this one to, let me take a look. Hit a space key on my keyboard for rotate my rebar. Okay, it's too much, so I'm going, either you can go to edit sketch here for this one for lower a bit, or you can change another method. For this one I just want to make it very quick one, so I'm going to change it to 180-degree standard, and I'm going to move up a bit. Sorry. Or you can break this one, move up around here, something like this. Just give more spacing because we need to add another rebar footing here in the full project. You can check that link in the description. In my previous tutorial I got show you about how to create rebar footing, column and beam, and I will put link in the description also. You can take a look for the tutorial Discord also. I think it's very cool if you combine this one two together. Okay, so I'm going to my level 1 again. Sorry about that. This one I need to rotate, so I just select here one. Go to array tool, AR on my keyboard for array, and this one I'm going to change number to 6, and I know one round is 360 degree, and 6 divided by 360, okay, it's 60. Then we just leave this one start from here, 6, and you just start here like this, and take a look for your radian here for 60, something like this. Okay, this one we need to change this one to last, so I just hit escape, then undo a few seconds. Again, select here again, array tool again, and this one change to 6, and this one change to last. Start something around like this, and this one change to 60 again. Hit enter. Okay, I think now we got some problem. I just like here again. Let me take a look first. Put array. To this one change to like this one. And okay, this one is like for radian. Starting from here, something like this. Okay, so now I know what the problem already. Hit escape a couple times, sorry about that. Select here one, use array tool, and then place here this one, change to 6, and place here one. Start from the let me find the center line first. Okay, here is center line, so I'm going to start something like this. Okay, perfect. So I just hit finish. So I'm going back to my 3D here, see what happened. Okay, here is wireframe mode, so I'm going to add my 3D here for 3D reinforcement rebar. I change this one to realistic, then I just select all like this. Go to my filter here on my toolbar here and check none, and select only for structural rebar. Okay, we just select for this one, hit apply, then hit OK. Take a look of few seconds on our property panel here. I just drop down finding for graphic here is view visibly graphic structure. Just go to edit type here, and this one, these two guys, you just take here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hit OK. Change this one to fine again. Okay, so as you can see here, it become our 3D rebar, but we need to show our vertical also, because why? Because we have one select for our top one. So this one I'm going to select like this and override for graphic in view by element, and I think is 60 is enough. Yeah, so I just select here all, right click on my cursor, select all instant in trend project like this, and ungroup. Go to my graphic again, okay, and there we go. So now we finish our project already. You can see we got our rebar here for our pipe cap, and of course you can add another foot rebar footing here and column and beam connect together. And okay, I think it's pretty much for the tutorial. And don't forget, if you want to check bed link in description for rebar footing also, and custom pipe cap in Revit in my first tutorial in Revit. Okay guys, it's pretty much for the tutorial, and I hope you got learn more about Revit. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to hit subscribe button below and turn on notification about Revit, because Revit, because I make a lot of content every week for Revit for every day. Your like and your subscriber is motivate me to do more video about Revit. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and I see you another tutorial in Revit. Thank you.